Good morning. Welcome back to my office. Office is open. My name's Kirsten. I work from home. I buy and sell vintage, antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything that I think I can sell online, on eBay, on my website, or in antique centres. And my vlogs are always gentle, just about working from home. We've got 4 Jack Russells, elderly at that. We spend a lot of time doing gardening, so if you think you'd like a gentle vlog, then please stick around. Today is Wednesday. I had to think about it for a minute then, because all the days seem the same. Yeah, Wednesday. Last time I spoke with you, it was Sunday, and it was actually our wedding anniversary. I didn't mention it in the vlog because we don't make a big deal out of anniversaries and stuff, you know. I'll say happy anniversary to Darren and he'll say it back to me, and it's generally about it. We might have a takeaway or something, but we're not big on celebrating. But I put a post on social media and we had a lot of comments, so thank you so much. Appreciate that. We've been married 29 years. That makes me feel old. Yeah, I put a picture of on our wedding day in my wedding dress. I absolutely loved that dress. It does look very 90s now, but it was a 2-piece. It was a tapestry bodice off the shoulder, and then it was called oyster, the colour, like silk skirt with underskirt to make it sort of stick out. I've never been a fashiony person, but I did absolutely love that dress. I do regret the flower ring thing in my hair, which is sitting over there. Can you see it? It's got cobwebs on it. Yeah, I had this in my hair. I would go, if I could go back, I'd get rid of that. But I loved the dress, absolutely gorgeous. And one of you, and I've forgotten to make a note of your name because names don't stick in my head, put a photo of your wedding dress, and it's almost identical. And you got married, I think, the year after us. So yeah. It's of its time, wasn't it? So yeah, thank you so much for the lovely messages. Really appreciate that. What else did I want to say? I've written some notes because my head's all over the place today. Last night, did you have that storm? So this is Wednesday, so it would have been Tuesday night. We hadn't really seen the forecast, so we weren't expecting it. We went out with the dogs at about 9 o'clock, and it was like swirling round all the wind, and we were like, ooh, this wasn't expected. And doors were rattling and stuff, and I went to bed about 9 o'clock. I went to bed straight after that. I went to 9 o'clock, and the noise just hit I thought it was rain hitting the window, but I was genuinely a little bit scared. I've never heard anything like it. I said to Bex this morning, did you hear that? And she said it was hail. They'd had hail in Nottingham. So it probably was hail, because I didn't go and look out the window because I was a little bit scared to get near to the window. I've never heard anything like it. And as I say, we hadn't seen the forecast, so it did scare me just a little bit. I've got a little new addition on my mantelpiece there. It's not for sale. It's I'll show you. It was an anniversary present from Darren, a Kokeshi doll. I said to Darren yesterday, I've been wanting one of these for ages, and then recently I've seen everybody mentioning them and picking them up, but I've wanted one for years. Yeah, but I absolutely love it. So he went out yesterday to do the auction viewing, and he came back with this. So I was very, very happy. So it's going to sit on my mantelpiece with the things for sale, but unfortunately it is not for sale. Or fortunately for me, anyway. You can stand there. I need it somewhere I can see it all the time. And the thing is as well, I've got some really bits that I absolutely love that aren't for sale that I keep. And I've got a glass cabinet in our living room, but it's sort of tucked out of the way. and so I don't really see them, which is a shame. So I might have to work on that, because if you've got something that you really, really love, you want to be looking at it all the time, don't you? Today is a worky day. I've got to pack parcels and take parcels. Thank you to Melanie and Heather, who ordered on my website. I was a little bit worried because this morning I got up and the internet wasn't working. So I was like, oh, how am I going to do my parcels if I can't print out labels and stuff? But it seems to be on at the moment. So I'm going to get parcels done and to get them taken today. What else? Well, hopefully I'll do some listing. I did more painting over the weekend. Should we go and have a look? I'm not going to go outside because it's still absolutely blowing like crazy. But between us, we got the rest of that pergola bit done. I did most of it, and Darren just did some of the high bits that I couldn't reach very well. So that's another section done. So my next one to tackle is this little picket fence along there. And in preparation for summer, and when we're all going to be loving the sunshine and hopefully the wind will have died down, we got something else for the garden. What do you think, Dave? Dave's very excited. You'll be able to see it out of this window. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Darren went to order it last week, I think, and it came yesterday. So we've got a table, 2 chairs, and then 2 like benches. I think that was a bargain. We paid 500 quid for that. Plus we paid delivery because that wasn't going to fit in the car. I don't think that's a bad price. So unfortunately, it's had a testing in the weather already. But yeah, fingers crossed, soon enough we'll be able to make the most of it. We've been to Chapels and Leonard's, dropped parcels off. It was all a bit of a, you know, like sometimes you go out and everything goes smoothly and great. It was a bit, the post office parcel that I needed to drop off wouldn't scan at the shop, so there's that to start with. And then Dave was just being a maniac, just running, like, he just can't walk in a straight line, and then a couple of kerfuffles with other dogs and all sorts of stuff like that. So wind was blowing all over the place. I've had to have my hat on, so I've got hat head now. That kind of thing. But it's all done and we're home. Sun's out at the moment, but it is still really, really windy. Just put the computer on because we left bids. Darren went to the auction viewing yesterday, had a little look around, and then we put bids on yesterday afternoon. 71 bids. So 71 listings that we left bids on So I wonder how many things we'll actually get out of that 71, just to give us some perspective. But we're going to put the computer on now and just see where we're up to with the auction, because you can view it live. Up to now, we've won 3 lots at the auction, and I think we've got about 4 left that we've still got bids on, so it's not looking all that great. I don't have new stock to put on my website, so what I thought I would do is I would quickly go through some stuff that's already on there that you may well have forgotten about. So what I thought I'd focus on today is jewellery. I've got a few little bits that are old new stock. So it's from when I had my shop down in Devon. I used to buy in new silver jewellery to sell in the shop and online. And I've just got a few little bits left. Now these are all silver based. I've noticed recently I still get emails from the same company, and they've started doing silver plate now because the price of silver has got so ridiculous. And these I'm doing at more or less cost price because it's not something that I'm going to carry on doing, so I just want to clear older stock. So I'll show you those first. I have got this silver heart with the blue. It's like a bit sticky on me. Faux turquoise. So it's to look like turquoise, but it's just I think it's a resin that they use. But with all the little hearts on, that's sweet. Then I've got these swirly kind of fossil type earrings. Then I have this rather nice with the seashells and the starfish. Could you hear the cogs of my brain working then? So that's nice. Also down the sea theme, the little starfish there, and these have got sort of turquoise into them. Can you see? So little bits in there. And then this one pendant has got faux opal, so it's got a sort of pearlescence to it. So that's that. And then I have, these are separate, but they are matchy. So there's a pendant with the swirl, the red one, and then there's earrings in the same sort of manner. So as I say, these are all new old stock, or old new stock I should say, and the price is pretty much what I paid for it, so that's that. The rest of it is vintage secondhand. Some of it I got more recently, so you'll have seen it more recently. For instance, I had this real 80s graduated bead necklace. Can you see it with all the different colours in it? That's cool. And it's got can you see the beads in between like that? So I think it's a nice quality, although the clasp is very basic, like that. But perfect if you want to go down the 80s theme. These are very 80s as well. So I've got the little brooches, the shoe and the ice cream. And that one, they look like they're handmade, those ones. What else have I got? I've got a couple of brooches. So I've got this gold tone leaf brooch. Doesn't have a maker on it. So that one. I'm trying to put them to one side so I don't show you the same things twice. And then I've got this silver tone butterfly one. Show you the back. Like that. Then there is this bracelet, looks like a nail. Somebody said it's a dupe for like the Cartier one or something. So can I remember how to open it? I knew it was simple once you do it, so just like that. And then it slots back in again and clips shut like that. So there's that one. Another bracelet I've got is this enamel one. So look, blue and white on the inside, blue on the outside, and there is a little ring that matches it as well, like that. So that's a little set for the two together. Then I have this Russian like folk art painted brooch. Really lovely detail. Can you see that? It's highly collected, this Russian lacquerware. Is this one signed? Not sure. Oh yeah, on the back. Can you see that? There. Can't see a date. Sometimes they're dated, but no, it's just signed, that one. Isn't that lovely? The chariot there. Yeah, horse and chariot. Horses and a chariot. So that one. A pair of clip-on earrings. Let me hold one at a time, like that. These are made by BJL. I tried to quickly look what BJL stands up for, but I couldn't see it. Everybody has their listings just saying BJL. I'm sure maybe if I'd spent a bit more time, maybe I could have worked it out. But I've got that. Pair of clip-on earrings. Another pair of clip-on earrings I've got are these. Again, these look very 80s. So, can you see those there? Like that. But there's also a matching necklace with that one. It's unusual, isn't it? Really unusual. Got a feeling that one's marked. Hang on a sec. Yeah, on the clasp is marked 925. So that's that. And then I think the earrings are marked 800. So a lower grade silver on those. But they're interesting, aren't they? It's unusual. So there's that little set. Then I've got the Marks and Spencer's ring. Again, that's marked 925. Just show you it like that. And then that's the... It's nice. It's a nice ring. Very similar to one Mum used to wear, actually. Then I have this like metal, can you see? It's a metal belt. Decorative thing. How does it go on? Yeah, so I think that's it. It's just a bit of costume bling, isn't it? But there's that one. I've got, now this is a vintage pendant and necklace. It's rolled gold. Vintage K and L rolled gold, 14 carat rolled gold. That's with the necklace as well. There's that one. I've got this lovely beaded necklace. Let me just start. There we go. So it's got a very simple hook fastening, but it's got these lovely beads, green, mustard, and a sort of browny red colour, all with the small beads in between. Really, really nice. That feels like quality, feels like stone. I don't know if it's like that. You can sometimes get coloured, like dyed stone, can't you? I don't know how that works, but really, really pretty. It's that one. And then finally, I've got these antique, tiny, tiny little shoe buckles. Can you see that? Aren't they beautiful? Tiny little things. Can you imagine those little blings on your shoes? So yeah, stunning. I think that's all the jewellery that's on my website, but go and have a little look, see if there's anything there that you like. What a day! We're just sitting, had a lunch and just having our lunch, sitting in the lounge watching some YouTube, and all of a sudden the clouds came over. It looked blacker and blacker, and then hail came down like that. And now the sun's out again, still very windy, and there's big clouds, so it could change at any minute. I'm not convinced that it's going to stay sunny now. I am keeping an eye on an auction because there's just a couple more bits that we bid on, so I want to see if we can intervene and actually get some more lots. I need to put all that jewellery away that I've just shown you. There was something I wanted to ask. You know, when I did my jeans try on for my jeans that I got, 2 or 3 people recommended Halara jeans and said that they were the best jeans they'd ever had. And I must admit, I have looked at Halara adverts over and over and been so tempted. But the other night I had a quick look at the Halara website, and I was a bit confused with sizing. So if you have bought from Halara, can I have your reviews? Can I have your reviews on sizing, length as well? Also, if there's a particular style that's better than others, because it was a bit confusing, if I'm honest. There seemed so many different things. I was a bit bamboozled by the whole thing. So, any advice about Halara, if you could put it in the description box, because I know they sell on TikTok Shop, don't they? I've never bought anything from TikTok Shop. So, and then there's Vinted, obviously. And I don't mind buying them secondhand, but I just don't know with the sizing. So if you can help, let me know. Right, what's next? So we actually won at the auction 2 lots of prints, 1 lot of some wooden carvings, and 2 sets of shelves, because we want more shelves for our booths at Louth. So not too bad, not too shabby. So Darren will go and pick them up in the next day or so. I've just realised when I've been editing my vlog, because I normally put prices up here, that a couple of things weren't listed, so I need to get ahead and list those on my website and put this lot away. In the meantime, we've had another downpour, and now the sun's come out again, so it's a bit like that. We're not even into April yet. I have got something else that I want to show you. These are going on my website as well. I've got a couple of prints in pine frames. So they are both Mabel Lucy Atwell prints. This one's Thumbelina. If I hold it like that angle, then you shouldn't get the glare off my phone. So there's that one in a pine frame. Now there are a few knocks on the frame. Can you see there? And there. But really lovely prints. I love the Mabel Lucy Atwell ones. So that will be going on. And this one, which is called The Shepherdess and the Chimney Sweep. And again, there's some knocks to the frame. But yeah, really lovely prints. So yeah, both of those will be going on as well. I've just put my jewellery away and I keep it in the same box as I've got the wax melts. And I just opened up the box and it's like, whoa, lovely. Beautiful smells. I've not been using the wax melts so much recently because I went through a spell of having headaches really bad, like every day. But I think partly it was like a stress thing, and partly it was me being on my screens too much. So I've been really being strict with not looking at my phone too much in the evenings, putting it away. So that seems to be helping. Also seems to be improving my sleep. Might just be a coincidence, but fingers crossed, eh? So I don't think it's anything to do with the wax melts. I know some people get headaches from scents and things, so but I've never seen a correlation before. I was just at the point where I just needed to try anything at all, because it was every day these intense headaches. But as I say, hopefully we're over the hill of that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my gentle vlog, although there's not been a lot going on today. If you could leave me a thumbs up and a comment, it really does help. And if there's the hype option, if you could go ahead and do that too. Leaving comments really just helps YouTube see that the video is liked and enjoyed. People want to interact with it, and then they will push it out to more people. So that just really helps me. If you haven't subscribed and you like my gentle vlogs, then please do so. Darren's got new vlog coming out soon, so if you want to see more of the dogs in the garden, then gardening with dogs. And we have the first car boot of the year on Saturday, so if you could pray with me for some good weather. Let's all pray together. Please, 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 may we have some dry weather on Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, fingers crossed I'll have some kind of haul for you next week. Look after yourselves, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.